Bronson, a 2008 film starring Tom Hardy, was based loosely on the life of this criminal. This man has been referred to in the British press as the most violent prisoner in Britain and Britain's most notorious prisoner. He spent periods detained in the Rampton, Broadmoor, and Ashworth high-security psychiatric hospitals. No prison system was capable enough to deal with his violent behavior. He's known to be one of the terrifying men to have stepped on the face of this earth. Many people tried to control him, but all the efforts went in vain. He also enrolled in acting classes and, at some point in time, shared a flat with Jack Klugman. Yes, we're talking about the notorious Charles Bronson. The question remains, why did he leave acting to become the most feared man in prison? What did the growing actor do that put him behind bars? Stay tuned till the end to get your answers. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video focuses on the most dangerous man in prison. So without further ado, let's dive into the details. He was originally known as Michael Gordon Peterson. Born on the 6th of December, he belonged to a well-to-do, stable family in the city of Luton situated in Bedfordshire. His father owned a club for upper-class British men, and his mother was a usual housewife. Bronson was not like this from the beginning. Rather, his relatives knew him to be a very well-mannered kid who was immensely kind to everyone. Have you guys ever heard of the dream child? Bronson was the dream child, according to everyone. Everything was going fine until the family moved to Ellesmere Port in Cheshire. He was part of a gang by the age of 13 that went around stealing things and creating chaos in the neighborhood. All of a sudden, the sweet, caring Bronson was gone, and all that was left was a quick fight and skip schoolboy. Over time, he dropped out of school and came back to his hometown. After coming back, he somehow managed to land a job at Tesco. But things did not turn out as he had planned. He was thrown out of his job within 2 weeks of joining as he attacked his manager. He tried to get into several jobs after this, but all of those were short-lived. You all must be thinking that what did he do to lead him towards the prison, right? Well, the story of his first imprisonment is quite crazy. One day, he had a heated conversation with his girlfriend's father, and consequently, he got enraged, as a result of which, he stormed out of the house and smashed every car that was visible to him in the parking lot. Just imagine you left your car and went inside the store to get some groceries, and when you came back, your car is not the same anymore. Well, I would have been pretty mad about it. The trial put him on probation and left him with a fine. After this, he got a job as a furniture remover, when he again landed into several fights and was always a part of petty crimes. All this while Bronson was still a teenager. One of his major crimes was when he smashed a stolen lorry against a car and ended up getting a huge fine. All of this could not even change his behavior for a day. At the age of only 19, he was convicted in a case of a smash-and-grab raid. He met his future wife, Irene Kelsey, in the year 1971, who was completely enraptured by him. When asked about what she liked in Bronson, she said that he was so different from the other boys and that he always wore some kind of tailored suit. A year later, they had a son and eventually got divorced after 5 years as Bronson got himself involved in an armed robbery. He was sent to Walton Jail for 7 long years, where he had to be kept in the punishment block for attacking 2 prisoners for absolutely no reason. The following year, he was shifted to the hall, where he refused to take part in any of the prison work, and when told to do any, he smashed up one of the workshops. This left them with no choice but to again return him to the punishment block. Seeing his violent behavior, he was kept on sedatives, and his sentence was extended by 6 months. They even put him in solitary confinement, but nothing could change his nature. Bronson is one of the most well-known offenders in Britain due to his history of irrational violence and mental illness while inside. He's been discussed in books, interviews, and research about the treatment and reform of prisons. He's said in interviews, "I'm a nice guy, but sometimes I lose my senses and become nasty. That doesn't make me evil, just confused." So with this, we've come to the very end of this video. Why do you think such a well-mannered boy turned into such a heinous human being? Do you believe this man deserves to be let go? Do let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Thanks for watching.